Okay, welcome back, creatures of the night, to another monthly installment of Undertaker's Gimmick Match Watch Along with my good friend Randy Turco. Glad to have you back here for another month of mayhem and mischief, going from a double feature of Edge last month to a double feature of The Big Show. So, like what we were saying right before we hit record, we are going up in the world right now. We are having two Big Show matches. What more could you ask for on a Memorial Day weekend?
Steven, I just want to point out to everybody, you asked for this. I had us doing so everybody can send their cards and letters to Steven's new address. He just moved.
Yes, yes, yes. Everybody give me your negative feedback. I will make sure to bring it right to my heart.
Yeah. He'll
Enjoy
put
that.
it right. He'll put it right here on the video in the lower third and post. He'll put his
Yes,
address, I'm sure.
of
But
course I will.
I had us doing cage match because we talked about doing cage matches this month, and Undertaker doesn't have a lot of cage matches, like Hell in a Cell aside. He doesn't have a lot of steel cage matches, and so I was going to just bang two or three of those out, and I was going to do Batista cage and Big Show cage, both on SmackDown. And then I said the other alternative was we got Punjabi Prison, which is kind of a cage, just hanging out there. And you, Steven, were like, let's do the two big shows together. We'll save Batista for another day, and we'll do the two big shows together. So cards and letters,
That's right.
thoughts and prayers, send them to Steven.
Thoughts and prayers, cards and letters. That's right. Yeah, it's all on me. I'm the one that chose the two Big Show matches. Because the Batista one is long and prodding.
It is. It is. It's a
Um,
decent match, but I can see with the amount of how long these two matches are, and then you add the Batista match and then the fallout after that, where Edge cashes in, Mark Henry beats up Undertaker. It's like a 30-minute thing, and this would be like a
yeah,
90-minute episode. So I get it. Let's save them.
yeah, we'll save him. We'll save him for
Yep.
a better day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this is our first ever Sunday recording in like 2 years of doing this. This is
Oh my God.
we're meeting on the day of our Lord of Darkness to record about the Big Show. Yeah,
Oh wow. I should have that as a sign in my new collection room. The day of our Lord of Darkness.
of Darkness. Yes.
Yes. It would clash very nice with the crucifix right outside my door.
Right, right, right.
Yes. We are just bouncing all over the place today. But yeah, so before we get started, how have you been? How's everything in your world?
Everything's good, man. So you're just moving into a new place, so you're going through
Yes.
that, and then I've been at my place for a year, and then good old mom and dad are coming to visit on Wednesday. So it's Memorial Day weekend for everybody else. Everybody else is enjoying and relaxing, and you and me are hard at work. You're getting
Oh,
the
yes.
new place ready, and I'm trying to get my new place ready and kind of go through and like, oh man, wash cars. Yesterday I washed cars. I washed the garage floor of all things yesterday. That's a thing. Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Exciting.
And then cleaning all three levels of the house, doing laundry, like just making sure everything's ready to roll for when they arrive on Wednesday. So that's been my weekend so far. But the cool thing is that when they do arrive on Wednesday, I'm off for a week when they're here. So
Oh,
I'm sacrificing Memorial Day, but I'm only going back to work on Tuesday. So it's cool.
oh, what a sacrifice.
Right, right.
Wish I had your schedule there.
Do the my sacrifice video. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'll piece that right in right about now.
I don't, what's funny is I maxed out on vacation time at work. So I had my annual eval. My boss was like, dude, you're maxed out on your vacation time. I'm like, I am. And it's just because of COVID. We haven't traveled anywhere. So she was like, let's find random days for you to take off. So she was like, why don't you take last Tuesday off? And why don't you take the whole week that your parents are here? Take that off. And I'm like, all right, this is a very productive meeting. Would
Oh my
recommend.
God.
Yeah. So I think I only work Tuesday's the only day I work for the next 2 weeks. That's pretty awesome.
Wow, look at that.
Right. You need somebody to help you move? Because I'm
Oh,
off.
oh, sure. Just come all the way down from Minnesota.
Right, right, right.
Why not? But yeah, it sounds like everything's going good in your world. So glad to hear that.
Yeah, man. It's going great.
And you got plush Undertaker there joining us from the Burger King toy. I mean, what else could possibly be better?
I wanted to bring something different to the table, and he kind of represents like that 2008, 2007, 2006 Taker. And I pour one out, man. He doesn't make his noise anymore. He's been in my detail for a couple years. Dave Wheeler of Major Wrestling Figure Podcast fame, he brought this to Fitzy's first birthday party at the Minnesota Zoo. And he gave it to he just gave it to Fitzy, like random Burger King toy, and it still worked. It still made his music. It still made the noise when you squeezed him. And I was like, Fitzy's not getting this. He's not getting this. And so I took it from him. And he's been in my detail for what, Fitzy's 5 now. So he's been in it's 4 years. And like I took him out today. And he does it. I was just like, oh man, pour one out. And you can't you'd have to rip him open and replace the battery. You can't, it's not Velcro back here. Like, oh man.
It's just like those bangers. Once they're dead, they're dead.
Yeah. Look at that. This is one of the worst depictions of the Undertaker. He's just fat and portly, but just the guy, and it says Undertaker across his chest, which his gear never says. But I just thought it was a decent look from 2007, 2008. But there he is. But pour one out because he doesn't make noise anymore.
Oh damn!
And I'm very, very sad about that.
I'm sad too. It hits home on Memorial Day weekend.
Right. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Very fitting.
Right. Yes. We honor our men and women who fight for our freedoms and the Undertaker Burger King toy who has lost his battery life.
And our toys that no longer work. Yep. To replace him, it might cost me $6, maybe even $7,
Oh my God. Such a hit to the wallet.
Right.
Well, I'm ready to rock and roll. Are you?
Let's do it, man. Let's do some Big Show at the Great American Bash 2006, right? Punjabi Prison we're going to go in chronological order of the 2 matches. So
cannot freaking wait.
I don't think I've rewatched this match since it's happened. How about you?
I can't say that I have.
I mean, there would be no reason to, right?
You really have not been. Yeah.
So this was Undertaker was continuing his feud with Daivari, of all people, going back to Muhammad Hassan in 2005. And then it was Mark Henry in 2006 at WrestleMania 22. And now the Great Khali came out of that. And so it was supposed to be him and Khali. And Khali kind of got that Giant Gonzalez debut where he debuts and goes right after the biggest dog in the yard. And he destroys the Undertaker to get some clout. And he actually beats the Undertaker at Judgment Day 06. And they were marketing him as the new Phenom. Was Great Khali for a second. He was the new Phenom.
I want to know what kind of good drugs McMahon was on at this time.
Right. And so I think they somehow, some way, the Big Show, the ECW champion at the time, gets involved. He did say on this in the vignette, he did say he would never miss an opportunity to torture the Undertaker. So I guess their long-standing rivalry maybe is the reason, but he gets involved and he helps Khali and Daivari, and they double choke slam him on SmackDown. They double choke slam him on an episode of ECW. And then right before this match, literally the segment before the entrances, they have Khali out in the hallway, kind of calling out the Undertaker, and Undertaker comes right out because he's not a chicken. And then from behind comes the Big Show, and they all three of them with Daivari, they're all putting the boots to him. And so that's where Talking Taker's very close personal friend, Teddy Long.
Holla player.
He comes out and he says, all right, I've had enough of this 3-on-1 stuff. So it's going to be the Undertaker tonight, and it's going to be the Big Show, not the Great Khali, in the Punjabi Prison match. And Big Show is unhappy because he doesn't know anything about this match, which neither does the Undertaker or any of us for that matter. And of course, we know that the real reason was Khali had elevated liver enzymes and was not, whatever the hell that is, and he was not cleared to wrestle.
Pour one out for Great Khali's liver.
We're going to have the Punjabi Prison match without the actual guy from India. We're going to do it without him, and it's going to be Big Show instead. And I think, and actually this match, we'll have to see how it goes, but it might have gotten an upgrade. Not that it's much of an upgrade, but maybe Big Show's a little bit more mobile than the Great Khali, maybe?
I would say.
Right. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. They did have Cole and JBL arguing like a married couple over if this is fair or not. But so that was fun to watch and listen to. But if you're unfamiliar, if you don't remember the rules to the Punjabi Prison match, it is I guess it's 2 cages, and I think they're made out of bamboo. It appears that way on TV. And so the inner cage is hooked to it's like a steel cage. It's hooked to the ring. It ties to the ring posts, and there are 4 doors though to get out, on one on either side. It's almost like a doggy door, like you have to crawl out of it. You can't like just walk through it like a regular cage door. So there's 4 doggy doors, and they're only opened for 60 seconds at a time. And once they're closed forever. You can only use the door one time, and you can go over the top and climb out, but the top is spiky, so they act like it's razor wire, and the tops are spiky, but I don't know that it's like impenetrable. I mean, you could probably just avoid it and climb over it, but okay. And so then you've got the outer cage, which is like the Hell in a Cell. There's no roof, but it kind of encompasses the ring and like the ring mats, like the outside area of the ring. And there are no doors on the outer cage. You have to go over the top and over the spiky part. So that's the game, is who can escape first. No pins, no submissions. Who can get out of both cages and find their way out of there first. The Punjabi Prison Match.
Wow.
Yeah. It's almost too many rules. There's almost too many rules in this match. It's like,
and like I said, I want to know what kind of good drugs McMahon was on at this time, because holy shit.
Right. It's like the in AEW right now, the House of Black has that open house rules for their trios titles. And it's like, there's so many rules. I'm just like, wait a minute, what? Like,
there's so many rules to the open house rules.
Right. It's just, there's too much stuff going on, and I don't want to think that hard after 5 p.m. So but cool, man. I'm ready to go if you are.
Perfect. Well, let us begin the next installment of the Undertaker Big Show rivalry, stemming all the way back for when Undertaker left Big Show out in the Death Valley desert. So now Big Show wants his revenge, as he always can get some, on the Undertaker. Season 14, episode 1 of WWE Great American Bash 2006, 1 hour 14 minutes 39 seconds, and we shall count it down as we always do. 3, 2, 1, play.
Undertaker's going to go through the doggy door, and he's going to get jumped by Big Show right away. Big Show during entrances, we didn't get to see it, but he was extra fearful that, you know, he was like looking real scared in the ring because he has no idea what this is all about. But he doesn't look scared right now as he jumps the Undertaker. Steven, I thought of you looking at Undertaker's attire there. He's got the demon on his leg, but it's a demon outlined in red, and it's almost like a throwback to I think one of your favorite Undertaker attires is the Ministry attire, where the TX on his chest is outlined in red, kind of like Greatest Hits Series 2, the figure that just came out. So I thought of you. It's kind of like that.
Yes. Again, a figure that we are missing. I would love to see this type of Undertaker represented in Mattel.
Right. Absolutely.
We don't get enough later 2000s Undertaker.
The aughts, as they say, 2000 to 2009. Yeah. They say, I read an article, and I was kind of getting ready for this one, that they showed the Undertaker, that they brought him out during the day at this arena in Indianapolis, and they showed him the structure, and he was like, his reaction was exactly, huh. And then he walked away, which
that's so Undertaker.
It reminds me of his reaction to the Inferno match when they pitched the Inferno match to him, and he was like, two of you going to get in the ring and one of you going to get lit on fire. And Undertaker was like, huh. Yeah. Oh, and he walked away.
I better not be the one being lit on fire.
Right. Big Show owning a lot of this match early, as he throwing right hands and getting Undertaker into the cage wall there, which I think is bamboo, or it's metal painted brown. I can't tell.
The world may never know.
Right. Big Show, the current ECW champion. Why is this not for the ECW title, Steven? I mean, if there's
exactly. This is a hardcore match.
Yeah, it's if there's ever an extreme match, this is it.
Yes. Big Show, why are you not defending your title here?
Teddy Long showing him some mercy, even though he's punishing him by putting him in this thing, then make it for the title.
Exactly.
The Undertaker attacking that knee, chopping the Big Show down like Tanya Harding.
That's a dated reference.
I know it. I did it last month too.
I know you did.
I'm trying to get it over. We'll see if we can get it over. We'll just keep moving.
Chopping them down like Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding. So he's got control. He reversed his fortunes here. Now he's climbing to the top to get out of the inner cage, which you can do, but they're illustrating how the top is so spiky. It's spiky bamboo. So Undertaker's kind of like gets to the top and he's kind of like fidgeting around like, oh man, it's so spiky. How do I, where you could very clearly just climb over it, right? You could just avoid the spikes and just climb over it. But
Yeah, literally, I can't really see any penetrating spikes here.
right, just to avoid them. I don't know. But the idea is that he's screwing around too
Oh,
long and then the Big Show crotches him. Yeah. Big Show and Undertaker on the top rope here. Oh, there's a headbutt by Big Show. We should get a headbutt counter going. There's one. I noticed too, there's random like moving. I don't know. There's like leather straps hanging randomly from the top of it, which I'm not sure why that is. Well, there's a second headbutt. Oh, he's gonna choke him with one of those. It's like a leather strap that you would like move a refrigerator with if you were like gonna. Steven, you'll be using some of those pretty soon if you're moving. But yeah, like random leather straps hanging from the top, and Big Show is choking the Undertaker out from the top rope on with one of them.
and if you are listening to commentary, Michael Cole has just made it clear that this is not for the ECW championship.
That's a bunch of hooey, right?
Literally.
That's a bunch of
So
hooey.
that just means to show you that Undertaker was probably going to win this and he didn't want the ECW title.
We'd have to find a ECW title, Mattel one for one of our figures then, you
Oh,
know?
right. What could have been if he would
Right.
have, if the Punjabi Prison would have been up for the ECW title?
Having a hard enough time tracking down what Hardcore, Winged Eagle. I don't need to track down the ECW title. Steven, I didn't ask, did you get your greatest hits too, or did you even need it? Because you probably have the first round.
Oh, I got it. Yes, of
Okay.
course. It doesn't matter if I had the first
Right.
round. It's a brand new figure to me.
I'm intrigued, man. You got a whole place now to like. I'm sure you won't be able to get your whole collection out because that's still too much, probably. But like, I'm interested to see how much gets out there and gets displayed. They don't
Oh
have to
yeah,
live in you don't have to live in tubs anymore. Not all of them.
right. Well, I'm gonna try and get nice bookcase shelving from like Amazon,
Okay.
and then nice and display it like that. So fingers
Super envious.
crossed.
You're not relegated to the basement with two details. You can do whatever you want. You can have Undertaker in the shower. You can have Undertaker out in the basement. You can have Undertaker in the living room. I can't do
Right,
that.
right.
Undertaker still overall owning the Big Show since the beginning. Big Show had a little bit of momentum, but Undertaker slamming him up against the cage wall now.
Well, just like any other Big Show match, he has momentum for like about 5, 10 minutes, and then it starts losing his luster.
Right. Undertaker doing some stinger splashes into the cage wall now, sandwiching the Big Show in between. Look at that stinger splash, like hits him with his side. It's almost like a hip check. Not something you usually see the Undertaker do. Maybe
Exactly.
he went for the third time and Big
Uh,
Show caught him with the choke slam hand.
Third time is never the charm.
Oh, and he went for the choke slam and it was reversed by the Undertaker in midair to a DDT.
Look at that.
And that's not something I feel like I see a lot. Like I don't remember that spot ever before.
Yeah, he hardly pulls that out.
Oh, somebody has asked for the door to be, so they're going to open the first door, Steven. Little Nate is going to open the first door here, and it's a doggy door, so he's got to crawl out. And you see
Little Nate.
there's a timer on the bottom counting down from 60 seconds. So you only got 60 seconds, or Little Nate is going to drop the rope and let it close. And then once it's closed forever.
Don't Marie Antoinette him.
Right? Yes. Taker thought he had firm control with that DDT, but the Big Show got up quick.
Nice selling, Big Show.
He was playing possum. He knew what he was doing.
Playing possum.
I was kind of surprised to see. I think this match is 20 minutes long or 23 minutes long. Like for a Big Show Undertaker match, like, all right. I know there's some gimmicks in there to play with, but you wouldn't picture those two guys going 23 minutes.
No, especially not Big Show.
Right. He has now, Show has ripped off one of those moving leather straps and he is beating Undertaker with it as Little Nate lets go of the rope. The 60 seconds is up. So he is now padlocking that door. That doggy door is now a wall. You only got 3 more opportunities at a door. Otherwise, you got to climb over the spiky stuff.
I would say I think this match is better with Big Show than it would have been with Great Khali.
Right. Imagine some of these spots with Khali. They probably wouldn't have been able to do them. So I guess it's an improvement, even though it's having a Punjabi match without the Indian guy, but
Did Khali ever have a Punjabi prison match?
he did. There were you're bearing the lead, but
I'm bearing the lead. Oof.
he had there are 2 other Punjabi prison matches. I'll go through it now. Batista and Khali the next year, 2007, No Mercy. Batista would retain the world heavyweight title over the Great Khali.
Ooh.
And then in 2017 at Battleground, Jinder Mahal would defend the WWE title over Randy Orton when there was a run-in from the Great Khali.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Batista one.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the Batista one either the next year.
It was probably not a pay-per-view I ordered.
I do remember when Khali debuted and he was destroying Undertaker out of nowhere. I'm like, who's this tall guy and why is he killing Undertaker? I do remember not understanding his name was the Great Khali, and I thought they were calling him Colleen. So
Colleen?
yeah, the Great Colleen,
The great Colleen.
Apparently Colleen is a legit celeb over in India. Like he is like, I don't know
I
if
would
he's
imagine so.
I don't know if he's the
Who
Hulk
else did they
Hogan
have?
of I don't know if he's the Hulk Hogan of India, but apparently he's a big deal over there. Taker going for the old school. So we got to do an old school check here, Steven.
He's a big deal like Hulk Hogan in India.
Yes. He did not let it be
Oh,
known.
that's one of the first times he did not. That first times he has failed with us.
I know. Yeah, I tell everybody how my childhood feels like he never hit that move, but through our rewatches, he's got like an 87% success rate. So Big Show is trying to get out the second doggy door. I think Nick Patrick has lifted it here, and the 60 seconds is counting down. And now it's the Undertaker's turn to try to stop him from crawling out the doggy door. Oh, now Taker's going to get out. Oh, no, grab him by a foot.
Oh,
Taker's trying to get him to let go of his foot. It's a good point. I don't know what you do if somebody's got half their body in and half of it out at the end of 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I mean, I guess he just Marie Antoinette's him.
Marie Antoinette.
I guess. Yeah, I think you're right. 10 seconds left, and these guys are going head to head here in the middle of the ring. Nobody's going to get to that door. Oh, Big Show just choke slammed him, but he's out of time. And he's denied. He's denied.
Oh, God.
Nick Patrick is going to lock it up. That door is no longer usable. Now we're down to 2 doors. I could see Undertaker climbing over the top of that spiky stuff and getting out the old-fashioned way. I don't know if the Big Show could do it.
What they should do is Big Show ask for one to be open, Undertaker asks for the other, and they both get out of the doors.
Right? Or like, why are you stopping the guy from getting out? Like, can't you just like let him out and then you have 60 seconds after he's gone to just follow him? Like nobody's gonna stop you,
Yeah, it's like work smarter, not harder.
Right. I did forget to mention too. I don't know if you can hear it. I have my volume on just slightly, but there is a gong, and not like an intimidating Undertaker gong. There's like I don't know, like a Chinese like wong. When that door when that door shuts and the 60 seconds is up, they actually play a gong noise in the arena twice. Are there gongs in India? I don't know, but it just seems excessive.
It just seems excessive.
It does. Undertaker's busted open. I think as we were talking, Big Show stripped a turnbuckle. And so the Undertaker is now busted open. And I think he just headbutted him like 5 more times. If we're doing that headbutt count, I'll say we're up to 8 now.
That's a good guess.
Yeah. Looks like 9. We're still doing headbutts.
Now we are getting crowd
10?
chants of Big Show sucks.
11 headbutts. I should have brought a bell.
You should have brought a bell.
For all these headbutts. Bing, bing. Oh, another one. These guys know each other well, going back to 1999. Tag team champions, and then however many feuds since.
Right? Like I said, this all started with him leaving the Big Show out in the Death Valley Desert.
That's true.
Never forgot.
That's just why he carries all this rage a decade later.
It seems like every few years, Undertaker has a feud with the Big Show.
And every time that he did, and it was near WrestleMania, I was so scared. Like, please, I don't want to waste a WrestleMania on the Big Show again. Please. But luckily, he would usually go away in the fall or February at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and now it's the Big Show that gets crotched on the top rope with a low blow. Big Show's just on Dream Street on the top rope. And now is Big Show busted open too now? Is Taker going to go for a superplex? Because that's what this looks like. Headbutt from Undertaker. I didn't see that the first time when I watched this before we hit record.
Well, turnabout is fair play.
Right. That's like 13-1. But and there is a superplex. I remember when didn't Brock superplex Big Show and it broke the ring?
Yeah.
So I don't know how that ring is surviving, but it did.
Probably not gimmicked.
Right. Well, we're gonna go for door number 3 now. We got a whole minute, and the Undertaker gets out in 3 seconds. He rolls right out of there. So the Undertaker is out. He's in front of what appears to be a salad bar. There's like a table there with like leaves on it.
He appears to be in front of a salad bar.
Look at that. It's like a salad bar. There's like there's a table and there's just random leaves on it. Like nobody talks about it. Or are those weapons?
Who knows?
Where's your favorite salad bar, Steven? Applebee's? That's a good one. Pizza Ranch has a good salad bar.
What's Pizza Ranch?
You don't have Pizza Ranch down by you guys? It's like kind of like all you can eat pizzeria. It's cheap.
We didn't have it in Illinois either.
Really? Oh wow. Maybe it's a Minnesota thing.
Maybe you guys are special.
Well, come up here when you're done moving. Get up here.
We'll go to maybe we'll go to Pizza Ranch.
We'll go to Pizza Ranch in Michigan if they have them for SummerSlam. So Big Show doesn't wake up in time. So the Undertaker's climbing the outer cage, and Big Show, the door 3 is locked. So he just asked for door 4 to be open, and he gets out in 2 seconds, as we talked about 10 minutes ago. So now they're both climbing the outer cage. There's like a rope that you would climb in gym class.
Yeah, like a Tarzan rope.
Right. I'm not sure. Again, random stuff that nobody talks about. Oh, Big Show's going for the salad bar. He just tipped it over. That he would get mad at salad, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. He would get mad at salad.
He has taken the legs off the table, and he's going to lean it against the corner of the outer cage.
I can't believe how different this Big Show looks from how Big Show looks now.
Right? Big Show just threw him into the salad bar table and broke it in half. They're going around town now. He's going around to the other side. And he's throwing 6 seconds left. He threw him indoor number 4. Undertaker got thrown back into the ring. And so now the referee has no choice but to close the door. So the Undertaker is locked in the inner cage with no doors left, and Big Show is on the outer cage. So Big Show looking like a winner here. All he's got to do is climb out. I don't know why he's taking his sweet time. He's just staring at the Undertaker. Oh, now he's going to try to climb. There's another salad bar. Did you see this? There's 2. He's climbing up by the second one. Undertaker's on the inside, just kind of getting his wits about him. And Undertaker's going to do, I think, the logical thing that we thought about. Like, look how close those cages are, Steven. The inner cage and the outer cage. Couldn't you just leap from one to the other? I mean, maybe I played too much Mario Brothers, but you could just leap from one to the other.
Especially if you have long Undertaker legs.
Right. So Undertaker is, and Big Show sees this. He's only halfway up, and Undertaker now is 3/4 of the way up. He goes,
Big Show's like, what the fuck?
You're right. He goes from the inner cage to the outer cage, and he's quickly grabbing the Undertaker's leg, and he's punching him, and Undertaker's holding on to that high school gym class rope. I could never get up that damn thing, by the way. Did you have that in high school? I could never get up that.
Did we have that in high school?
Junior high or elementary school? I think I had it at all 3 levels. And you would get like an A for effort if you tried for 2 minutes. But if you got up, you got like an A+. But people would I just hang on to it, and people would stare at me for 30 seconds, and then we call it a day because I couldn't get up that thing.
You know, I think I did.
Were you able to get up it?
Yeah, I was. I always had good upper arm strength.
Oh, Undertaker.
Oh, the salad bar.
With a Hogan leg drop through the second salad bar onto the Big Show. By the way, you heard it here first. Steven Zeman is a Class A athlete, able to get up the nice. He's giving us the double buys for people that are listening to the audio. Going up the high school gym class rope. That's something I wasn't able to do.
It's been like over 10 years, and I tend to black out things in high school.
Me too. Me too. Did you go to your reunion? 10-year reunion? Yeah, me either.
Not a chance.
No. The people that I want to know from high school, I still keep in touch with them.
Exactly.
End of story. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I had kept in touch with a small group of friends, and I like it like that.
This has been the Bitterness Hour with Steven and Randy.
This has been the Bitterness Hour, guys.
Right.
Yes, if you have not guessed by now, we are both extremely bitter. No, just kidding.
No. Still brawling on the outside here in between the 2 cages. Taker's. Oh no, here comes Great Khali and Daivari.
Oh no, you guys be careful. His elevated liver enzymes.
Yeah, he's doing a run-in, or maybe we should classify it as a walk-in.
Literally, that's not a run-in.
Daivari hops the guardrail, and Undertaker he climbed the wall of the inner cage and did a flying crossbody onto the Big Show, which broke open the wall to the outer cage. Very Stone Cold Vince McMahon from Valentine's Day Massacre, like, where the side of the cage opened up. But like they both fell through.
Why is Khali climbing the cage?
Yeah, Khali is climbing the other side of the cage, trying to get in the outer cage, and he's way too late. I don't know if he missed his mark like Papa Shango at WrestleMania 8, or if it was just trying to like keep him away from the action because he can't get physical. But they fell out at the same time, Steven, and they say the Undertaker wins. I mean, I'm all about it, but it looked like they kind of hit the floor at the same time. Very Lex Luger, Bret Hitman Hart style at Royal Rumble 94.
Well, the one thing is Undertaker got to the concrete, not the rubber mat.
Oh, that's very true.
All there it is, as Michael Cole just said, all of Undertaker's body outside the structure.
So this is like the floor is lava. Yeah, like the kids play. Right.
It's Khali just like the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns steel cage match at the Saudi.
Right.
Roman Reigns was out first, but all of Brock Lesnar's body was outside.
Right. Khali's just chilling out at the very top of the outer cage on the other end.
He
As
can't
the
do
under,
much. He's got elevated liver enzymes.
yeah, he's just screaming from the top. He wasn't even close to being helping the Big Show. Big Show's crying in his beer. Man, they destroyed 2 salad bars. Both guys bladed. And I agree. Now we've seen it. I think this match was improved, not by much, but it was improved with the Big Show over the Great Khali.
Yes, because if you, as you saw by that Great Khali walk-in,
Oh
that's what
my
we would
gosh.
have been treated to.
They wouldn't have been able to do a superplex or that reverse into reverse the choke slam into the DDT or any of that stuff. They wouldn't have been able to do that.
No, not at all. So where are we going to next?
We're gonna go to SmackDown. I want to be sure not to so SmackDown season 10 episode 49. That way we can all look it up while we're talking. We went through the 2 other Punjabi prison matches, right? So there are 2 more. Thankfully, they don't involve the Undertaker, so we don't have to watch them, which is wonderful. Um, the Undertaker does blow off his feud with Khali, and that's that pre-taped Last Man Standing match before SummerSlam 06. So we covered that in the archives.
Yes.
They trust Khali on live TV, so they did a taped SmackDown Last Man Standing match. And by the fall, the Undertaker moves on from Khali to Mr. Kennedy, which we also covered in the archives.
Yes.
So Mr. Kennedy feud, not the greatest ever, but certainly better than the Great Khali. Big Show is going to retain the ECW title. You want to talk about matches you don't remember at all. He retains the ECW title at SummerSlam 2006 over Sabu. I don't remember that at all. Yeah. I don't have any recollection.
Wow.
Sabu, who's going to be involved in tonight's AEW pay-per-view. I think he's reffing like a hardcore match between Jericho and is he refereeing? No, he's not refereeing Jericho Cole. He's refereeing a different match, but he's involved tonight, but I don't remember him.
What?
He has nothing to do with the storyline. I don't totally get it at all. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe he is reffing Jericho and Cole. Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything. And we're like, why is Sabu here? But I mean, he's hardcore, I guess. But I don't remember him in Big Show at SummerSlam 06 at all. But apparently it happened. And then from there, the Big Show gets involved with the McMahons and the reunited 2006 DX. He gets involved in that feud after a while. So Big Show always finds something to do. But thankfully, it won't involve the Undertaker for a while. Toys. We talked about toys. So there is no Mattel with that red outline demon on there, but there is you got to tell me if you have this one, Steve, and I'm sure you do. Ring Rage, Jack's Ring Rage Series 20.5. Not a typo. 20.5 has the demon with the red outline on exactly the one leg. And I thought that was pretty cool when I found that they actually have those tights represented in a figure. But you're right, it's not Mattel.
I know. Yeah, but Jax did the demon with the red outline, I think a couple times.
Did they? Okay.
I think there's like a Survivor Series or a No Way Out with the demon on the one leg, a couple of Ring Rages. So yeah, so if you want this represented in your collection, this type of Undertaker, definitely Jax is your one to get until Mattel decides to give us a mid-2000s Undertaker.
The aughts. Yeah, we need a hardcore champion Undertaker. We need the aughts Undertaker. They got some work to do.
They do.
We need a funeral parlor set on Mattel Creations. We've all got our wishes.
We all do.
Steven, season 10, episode 49. So we're in December of 2008 for a cage match against the Big Show. Like you had said, every couple years, if they don't know what to do with Undertaker, like we need to get the Undertaker from this big pay-per-view to the next big pay-per-view. What do we do with him until then? Big Show, right? Throw him the Big Show.
Right. And we're just coming off like a triple way match of the Big Show. We had him at Cyber Sunday. We had him at No Mercy. We had him at Survivor Series. And then what do we still? We still have him on SmackDown in a cage match. Undertaker cannot get rid of the Big Show.
They're
in
blowing off
2008.
this feud. Yeah, this is finally blowing off that feud on SmackDown for now.
For now, until we get to the Royal Rumble, and then Big Show eliminates the Undertaker.
It's like killing Jason Voorhees, like for now, because he's coming back in the next movie. Eventually, we'll get back to the Big Show, I'm sure. It was
No,
kind of neat because they did an old school promo. I was scrubbing through this episode. They did an old school promo. Wasn't really a green screen promo, but it was literally just Big Show from his neck up was the whole screen, and he was just talking about how they just, he lost that casket match at Survivor Series '08 that you mentioned, and that was the Undertaker's domain. But the steel cage, according to Big Show, is his domain. And then he like puts over the weapon of mass destruction because 2008 is when he's doing the WMD. And I think the idea is I'm going to get you in this cage and I'm going to knock you out. And then I'll have plenty of time to pin you or escape or whatever, because I know the cage matches vary on rules in WWE depending on what day it is. But in this match that we're about to watch, escaping is okay, but so is pinfall and submission. You can do anything, either one.
exciting.
Right. I'm pumped. I don't know about you. I'm in bunches.
Oh, yes, yes. Undertaker has lost to the Big Show at No Mercy due to technical knockout with his WMD.
Right.
Big Show has lost to the Undertaker at Cyber Sunday, and he has lost to him at Survivor Series. So now we have the cage match. Big Show looking to get a tie in this feud, 2-2.
Did you see that this game is brought to you by, or this match is brought to you by the Prince of Persia game on PS3 and Xbox 360? Did you play the Prince of Persia game?
I cannot say that I did.
Me either. So I have a PS3. I don't have an Xbox 360. My PS3 is in my guest bedroom. I'll have to see if I can find Prince of Persia. I probably won't do that. I probably won't do that.
Exciting. So what's your timestamp for this one?
Timestamp 1 hour, 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Big Show and Undertaker are both kind of given that MMA double fist pose, and Scott Armstrong is in between them, about ready to ring the bell.
1 hour, 8 minutes, and 39 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just have to get through a Peacock ad, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Taker I did find it nice that during the entrance, we're going to miss it, of course, but during the entrance, he did his Undertaker trademark slamming of the cage door behind him. Like he always grabs the door and slams it behind him. That's kind of like Undertaker trademark, and he did accomplish that here. I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm glad he was able to get that gimmick in.
Yeah, and then this all stems from, like you said, it goes back to Unforgiven, and it's the Big Show picked up for Edge, right? So Edge got choke slammed to hell at SummerSlam, and Big Show is all part of La Familia, and I think they revealed that like Big Show was like Vicky was cheating on Edge with Big Show, like they had that wrinkle for a second. So this is all continuing the La Familia feud still. I don't know if they're still referencing Vicky or anything like that, but that's where this all stemmed from. And 4 months later, we're still doing this.
Interesting.
How's your Peacock ad?
It is just finished, so let's pause it here and we'll count it down. Season 10, episode 49, December 5th, 2008. We are coming close to Christmas time. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 33 seconds, and we will count it down. 3, 2, 1, play.
This is the main event of the show, but it is not a pay-per-view, so this will be a little bit shorter than the other one that we just watched. Big Show again, right out of the gate, getting advantage like he did in the last match.
Later half of 2008 is crazy. Like you had Edge cheating on Vicky, so Vicky brought the Undertaker back to put Edge through hell and on SummerSlam. Then she enlists the Big Show to help her because the Undertaker did not forgive nor forget what Vicky put him through. So Unforgiven, it was Undertaker coming to collect Vicky's soul, but then Big Show intervenes, sets up the No Mercy match, and then the Cyber Sunday and Survivor Series match. Then Edge comes back, wins the World Heavyweight title, and gets right back to Vicky like nothing happened.
Right. We just forgive and forget. I guess we're even.
Yeah, I cheated on you. You cheated on me. You know, Undertaker put Undertaker against me. Now everything's good. Everything's cool. We're good.
We both cheated on each other, but then you sent me to hell. You know, whatever. It's all even.
Yeah, right.
All good.
And Edge doesn't even come back with a tan. Like, was he really in hell?
Right. Undertaker, by the way, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention his pants. He is wearing
I'm
the
glad we're mentioning the Undertaker's pants.
yes, he's wearing the white demon, and on the other leg is the rosary.
Yes.
So a little bit different than the last time that we saw him 2 years ago at the Punjabi Prison Match. Big Show's going for a Vader bomb here, and there's no water in the pool. He misses because that would be terrible to take.
Kind of misses. I think he
Yeah,
got
his
Undertaker's
legs
back
got
of his
him.
head.
Yeah, Steven, is this the last Undertaker Big Show one-on-one match? Because we're gonna be getting pretty close. I think they do fight each other in the Elimination Chamber in February with multiple guys, with Triple
Yeah.
H winning. And they do fight each other about a year from now at Survivor Series '09 in that triple threat match for Undertaker's World Heavyweight Championships with the Big Show and Jericho. But that's a triple threat. Is this the last one-on-one match?
I
TV or
believe so.
oh my gosh.
Just
Thank
and
God.
again, a year from now, we'll treat it again to another Big Show Undertaker match.
He'll be back.
Like it can't just be Undertaker Chris Jericho. You got to have Big Show because
It's
that was
got to
the
be
Survivor Series. I think they were doing all triple threat matches. Like they had Cena, Triple H, Michaels, they had
right.
Undertaker, Jericho, Big Show. They had all kinds of triple threat matches in that one.
I think after like 2010, Undertaker goes to once a year, so I don't think we see Big Show anymore. So this might be the swan song for the one-on-one stuff.
Yeah. We get just like elimination matches like at Royal Rumble and the Chamber and then the triple threats. So this is it,
Thank God for small favors, right?
really.
Oh, they're taking an ad break. Not a Peacock ad, but like an ad on UPN or whatever this was at the time.
And on UPN.
It just took a break. Yeah. We're back. Oh, headbutt. I just saw a headbutt. There's your headbutt counts at one. Big Show has led this entire match. Pinfall submission or escaping the cage. JR just confirmed it. Big Show looks exactly the same as he did in 2006. Other than, I mean, he had a little bit of hair, but now he's got the cue ball look going now.
Never been a fan of bald Big Show.
Yeah, I loved. Of course, I mean, nature makes those choices for you sometimes, but I love the Big Show in like 1999 when they were in the tag team and he was first debuting and
2003 Big Show with like the full goatee and hair.
yeah, I remember I remember when he debuted in 99 and I was reading dirt sheets because dirt sheets are always fun. And it was like the reason Vince McMahon called him changed his name from Paul White to the Big Show. It's making fun of Ted Turner, like the Big Show, TBS, the Big Show, like TBS, the channel. I'm like, guys, I just don't think that's true. I think you're reading too far into it. But I do remember reading that on like Lords of Pain or whatever way back when. tpww.net. You know who you are if you're out there.
Yeah, that's right. Raja, that's another one.
Yes, yes.
Jesus Lord.
Get about 14 viruses just so I could read that the Big Show's name was changed to the Big Show TBS to screw with Ted Turner.
Only 14 viruses?
Only 14. Big Undertaker leg drop, not on the apron for once. And he only gets a 2 count. Of course, he can't really do it on the apron today with the cage, I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to Marie Antoinette him.
Right. No doggy doors today at this one. Yeah. There's just the regular door. Oh, Undertaker with that stinger splash into the corner. I've always said that an Undertaker Sting match didn't really do much for me, but with these stinger splashes we're seeing, maybe it would have been cool. Oh, old school check.
Oh boy.
Oh, he stopped him. Steven, I'm 2 for 2 today. He
I
stopped him.
can't believe we're only like 4 months shy of the Shawn Michaels WrestleMania match.
That's right. They are now on the top rope, and Big Show. So in the last match, Undertaker gives him a superplex, and it looks like here Big Show is going to give the Undertaker one, or at least he's trying.
He's trying.
Oh, headbutt. I think that's our second or third of the match. Is that going to be enough to get him over?
Boy, this is a headbutt is becoming a signature move for the Big Show.
Right. And a superplex. He does it. He's just paying him back for the Punjabi Prison Match.
Yes.
Now they're even on superplexes.
He didn't forget that 2 years ago.
And the ring didn't fall apart.
Big Show's got a memory like an elephant.
Oh, Big Show covers the Undertaker like I cover my 4-year-old when we're wrestling on the bed. 2 count.
A hand.
Right. Just like gently putting his hand on his chest. He could probably just get out right now. Well,
Prince of Persia by Ubisoft. Oof.
I'm telling you, look it up. It might be a fun game to play. I'll bring it to Detroit for SummerSlam with my PS3. No, that won't happen. Big Show's going to the top rope here. And Undertaker sits up. Nobody's taking that bump. Undertaker chasing him up the top rope as he's trying to climb out here.
Is he going to get crotched?
Who is going to get crotched? Oh, headbutt. I saw a headbutt there. We're up to about 4. Man, look at all these body shots by the Big Show is the Steven Seagal of the WWE. Look at all these body shots he's giving him.
He's the Steven Seagal.
Oh, now here comes the Undertaker. Rapid fire. Everybody's drunk on the top rope. Who's going to fall off? Oh, Big Show fell off. Undertaker's got a free pass. Get out of there. No random ropes or leather straps today. He's straddling the top of the cage. Right. He's straddling the top of the cage. He has an easy out here, but he's kind of having these Jeff Hardy suicidal thoughts. Like, I could win right now, or I could try to kill him. And
if I kill him, I don't have to fight him anymore.
Right. He won't be back next year. So Taker does the throat slash and he gets to the top rope and he's going to try a Macho Man Randy Savage elbow.
That never works for him.
No, there's a reason why he doesn't do that normally. Nobody there. Should have just left the ring. Another cover, and you got a 2 out of it. There's some pretty elbows out there. Randy Savage, Shawn Michaels has got a beautiful elbow. Undertaker's not so much, not so great. But that's not his game.
It isn't, and he knows he's going to miss it every time.
Right. Oh, we're right back to where we started, which is meeting in the middle of the ring for punches. Oh, Big Show going for a choke slam.
Bunches of punches.
Undertaker reverses the choke slam into a DDT again.
Oh, turnabout, fair play.
Right. If he was Jake Roberts, he'd be dead right now, but he's not. 2 count, kicked out. Jim Ross says this is an amazing main event. Maybe for TV, it is.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Anytime you have The Undertaker on the show, it's an amazing match.
Right. He was kind of like that Roman Reigns schedule back then. You know, he's an attraction. Oh, Taker with the goozle, going for the choke slam. Oh, Big Show says, screw you. I'm going to choke slam you. Big Show hits the choke slam.
Oh, and
Taker was
falls.
Yeah, Taker was kicking his feet on the way down and everything. That was good. Good sell. Two count only. Come on, man. You're going to have to hit him with the WMD at least, right?
At least. I mean, that's what he was putting over.
Right. This is 2008. So Undertaker is what? 42. He's my age. This is me out there doing that right now.
Oh my God.
He's out there. I trust me, I'm not bumping like that. Putting me through salad bars and everything else they were doing at the last match. There's just no way. Oh, WMD, here he comes.
Here he comes.
Oh, Taker just blocks it like it's nothing. Get him some return right hands. Oh, he hits the ropes and then coming on back to him. Big Show nails him with the WMD. Undertaker's dead, I assume.
Oh, Big Show crawling into position.
I mean, that's all he's got, right? Choke slam, WMD. What else can Big Show do?
I mean, it took all of Big Show out of him. He's just crawling now.
Right. Oh, Undertaker sits up because, duh, he's a demon. He don't care about your WMD. Oh, Big Show with the goozle. He's going to go for a choke slam again, but the Undertaker reverses it into Hell's Gate.
Oh, what a reversal.
That's a pretty cool finish.
What a reversal.
Big Show struggling, but he does tap out.
Oh, Big Show struggling. Big Show struggling.
If anything, the Undertaker Big Show part 546, it did put over the Hell's Gate. I mean, this is a move he used to beat Edge at WrestleMania in the main event, and now he's put down a giant with it, right?
Yeah. Multiple giants. He used that against Big Daddy V, Great Khali, Big Show, Edge.
There's a sign in the crowd that says, "How's the couch, Randy?" I'm not sitting on the couch.
How is the couch, Randy?
No, I remember I moved behind the couch. So
that's right, you did.
My feet are touching the bottom of the couch right now, but I'm at my card table. But yeah, the couch is good, man. Thanks for asking. Undertaker getting the tap out 2-0 today over the Big Show. Does he do the Shakespeare pose here? I actually can't remember. Oh, yeah. There you go. Purple light. SmackDown goes off the air with the Undertaker victorious. And Taker goes off to, like we said, he goes off to No Mercy. I'm sorry. No Way Out, the Elimination Chamber match. So he's in that multi-man match at the Elimination Chamber. We covered that in the archives. Triple H, Big Show again, Edge, Jeff Hardy, Kozlov. Kozlov and his tighty whities. Remember that match?
Oh my God.
And then he's off, like you said, he's off to WrestleMania 25 against HBK. So bigger things ahead for the Undertaker. Big Show goes on to face Edge himself. He faces Edge and Cena in a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 25 in a forgettable three-way because the Undertaker stole the show with Shawn Michaels.
Definitely forgettable. The only thing I remember from that is the double F5. I mean, the FU.
Yeah, with both of them.
Yeah.
Toys. We're looking for the White Demon and maybe the Rosary if we can get it. I did find the 2008 Jax Vinyl Aggression to be fun. The Vinyl Aggression is like the Funko ripoff with the giant head and he's sticking his tongue out. He does have the White Demon on the pants. No Rosary, but White Demon. And then the 2009 Jax Ruthless Aggression Series 43, more conventional, normal figure. Has the White Rosary on one leg and the demon, the White Demon on the other leg. So that was represented with a real figure.
Nice. Leave it to you to always bring the toys to the forefront here to round out our discussion.
We got to bring it back to,
the core of this podcast.
What the mothership is all about, right?
That's right.
I was disappointed to realize that the mothership weekend was last weekend when I was washing windows. So when I was doing my 5 hours of washing my car and my wife's car and detailing it and washing the garage floor, and I was like, man, where's the mothership at? And I'm like, oh man, it was last week. Damn. When's the first and put you on the spot on the air? When's the first mothership going to be recorded from the new place?
Oh, I don't know.
From the hacienda. Are we like a month out?
I would say.
Okay.
I would say for everything to be fixed up, furnished, Wi-Fi, and everything set up, I would say a month.
Nice. So we'll
Yeah,
still be coming to you live from the big beige couch for a
that's
while.
right. That's right. And I'll make sure to get one in the new place as well.
Of course. Don't forget to SummerSlam coming up. Allegedly we're Alex Dorio of Talking Taker fame just sent us a text today that we're going to be doing some slip and slide action, WWF
Oh
Attitude
my
Slide.
God.
I don't know if he's working us or not, but don't forget to get your flight. Don't forget to look for flights, everybody.
Oh, yes.
I'm the only one that has a flight, so it may just be me at the Airbnb with
It may be. It may just be.
slip and slide by myself.
Oh my God.
That's it, man. And then next month in June, we're gonna do at Alex Dorio's suggestion, which I never even thought of it before. We've got a whole host of Hell in a Cell matches to do, and we're kind of scared of them. Same for the casket matches. There's so many. They're good. It's just a matter of there's so many. It's like, oh man, I'm scared. So Alex was like, hey man, it's the 25th anniversary of the Hell in a Cell with Mick Foley. Why don't you guys do that in June? And then I'll at least get one of your Hell in a Cells out of 14 or whatever it is done. So I think you and I talked about possibly doing that. And then I was going to pair that, since it's Mick Foley and we've been doing these double headers lately with the same opponent. It's not really a gimmick match, but I've always kind of wanted to cover it with you. We talked about doing the Survivor Series, going back in time after the Hell in a Cell, going back in time 2 years to the Survivor Series 96, the Undertaker doing his like Batman entrance.
Oh, yes.
And then he gets a regular match with Mankind. It's not a gimmick match that way, but it is in that Paul Bearer is in a shark cage above the ring. So the whole match,
good old Paul.
oh my God. And he won't shut up the whole match. He's like, oh no, please no, the whole match. And then if Undertaker wins, he gets 5 minutes alone with Paul Bearer in the ring. 5 minutes alone to seduce him, to beat him up. I don't know, whatever he wants to do to Paul Bearer, but he gets 5 minutes alone with him and 19,000 other people at Madison Square Garden.
How
so
exciting.
we had talked about, I think that'll be June, unless something happens to make us pivot, which sometimes that happens, but that might be our Mick Foley doubleheader next month.
I can't wait.
Sounds good, man. I can't wait either. It'll be, I've got some in-laws coming for Fitzy's 5th birthday, but we'll work it out just like we worked it out this month.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Maybe you'll be at the Hacienda. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to a Mick Foley double header next month.
It's going to be awesome.
Survivor Series 1996 and then King of the Ring 98, the infamous Hell in the Cell.
Right. And I've seen a lot of documentaries on it because they cover it to death, but I don't know that I've sat and watched the whole match. I mean, it's been quite a while, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it. If nobody listens to this outside of me, you, and Alex, if nobody listens to this, it's worth it to me to like some of these matches. When would I ever turn on the Big Show cage match or the Punjabi Prison Match? So it's worth it to me to go through some of these again just to see them again.
Yeah, same here. I mean, a lot of this stuff, like you never would have gone back and rewatched it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And some of it I have no real memory of, especially if it's a TV, you know, you watch it and you pretty much discard it immediately and move on to the next week. And so it's kind of nice to watch some of that again and go, oh, yeah.
When you're going to rewatch matches, you're not really rewatching TV.
No, you're not like, oh yeah, SmackDown, December 5th.
2008. Yeah.
I do sometimes, if I can't sleep, I'll put like Peacock on, and I will put on Raw, but I'm not usually looking for 2008. I'll put on like 1997 and I'll just let it play Raw all night, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not choosing probably December of 08. That's probably not my jam.
Yeah. Not exactly.
Well, man, I'm glad to hear of all the good news of you moving to your new place. I can't wait to see it, maybe in June or maybe at the July episode right before SummerSlam. I think we're going to try to record right before we get on the plane, like, you know, week before, a couple days before. Then we'll have July in the can, and then we'll do August in person, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
On the slip and slide.
My God. Awesome. Well, thank you as always, Randy. It's a pleasure. Make sure whoever's listening or watching us, make sure to follow him on Twitter at Pokey's Little Dog. You will not be disappointed. And make sure to give me a follow on Twitter at CollectUpDead and on Instagram at CollectingDeadman. And we'll make sure to be with you next month. Same Taker time, same Taker channel. So we keep on rolling, baby. As always, Randy, thank you so much.
Thank you.